everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am in my mom's kitchen and I'm at my parents' house doing some Christmas baking with my mom. Since it is the holidays, we are making some Christmas cookies. And the cookie recipe that we're making today is a Christmas butter cookie. It is a rollout cookie and this is my mom's recipe.
I don't believe her.
This is my mom, by the way. Say hi, Mom.
Hi. Hi, Mom.
When we were younger, we made rollout cookies. Is that the recipe?
I have no idea.
When's the last time you made rollout cookies?
Who knows?
She doesn't make these, obviously, every Christmas. I make these every single Christmas, but today I'm making them with my mom.
Maybe I'll have a reminder in my head.
So I'm going to be doubling the recipe because my family eats a lot of cookies. But I will leave the original recipe and all the ingredients down in the description below. So if you want to try making them yourself, you can find the recipe down there. Since these are called butter cookies, we are going to start with butter. And I have a whole pound of butter because it calls for, the original recipe.
1 cup.
Original recipe calls for 1 cup. But since I'm doubling it, it's going to be 2 cups, which is 1 pound of butter. I know it sounds like a lot, but it's going to make a lot of cookies, and they're going to taste really good. We're going to mix the butter with the sugar.
1 cup of sugar.
Are you having a hard time reading this?
Yes.
My recipe card that I wrote many years ago looks like it might have gotten water on it at one time. Let's just say it's well used. So how much sugar was it? 1 cup.
1 cup.
So I have 2 cups. So we're gonna put these two together. I'm gonna put them in the mixer, and we're gonna mix this together
until light and fluffy.
Until light and fluffy.
And mixer burned its last motor. I was going to get a big one.
You were gonna get a stand mixer. We didn't have a stand mixer before that.
No.
Okay, that is light and fluffy. Alright, what's next?
Beat in egg.
Okay, 2 eggs. And then pop them in. Okay, the egg. One tablespoon of milk. 1 teaspoon?
Teaspoon of vanilla. I have butter on the brain.
Well, I'm doubling it.
Well, 2.
2 teaspoons of vanilla.
Now you combine flour.
I don't do that.
Baking powder.
Yeah.
And salt.
So baking powder, how much baking powder?
1 teaspoon, so it'd be 2.
2 teaspoons of baking powder. That looks good. And
1/4 of a teaspoon of salt.
1/2.
1/2.
This one's already dirty. 1/2 a teaspoon of salt. Alright, and then I use a all-purpose flour. And mine's an unbleached flour, but you can use just regular all-purpose. And I'm going to slowly add this because otherwise it tends to poof all over. Do you have like a scooper? And I'm just gonna beat what?
Now that's an old measuring cup.
Do you guys see this? This is bent up all.
I know, but I found it at the first house we lived in.
And
when I was a kid, my mother had a whole set like that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna slowly run the mixer while I add the flour. Okay.
Add to creamed mixture.
Ooh, there's some butter.
Something ease in handling. What is that?
Chill for ease in handling. You have to chill it. It needs to be refrigerated for a little bit.
Oh.
So
Oh yes, most sugar cookies do type of thing.
So I'm gonna just dump this out on the counter and work it into a ball. So now I'm going to just try to work it all into a ball, and that way I'm gonna wrap it in parchment or stick it in another bowl and cover it and put it in the refrigerator to chill until it's easier to work with. Okay, so I'm gonna stick this in a refrigerator. I don't know, it's up to you how long. You can do it overnight or you can wait maybe an hour just until it rolls out nicely without sticking to your rolling pin and sticking to the counter. The cookie dough has chilled and it's now time to roll it out. And so I'm using my mom's rolling pin that is 46 years old. She got it for a shower gift from her sister. Oh.
My baby sister.
She's your only sister.
She's my favorite sister.
This isn't very uniform, but I only rolled out half of it so far. That's just for ease of using. And then we have our oven preheating at 350 degrees. So now's the fun part. Usually the fun part is for the kids. They always like to use the cookie cutters. But
Grandmas do too.
Grandmas do too? Mm-hmm. Okay. So I don't like to roll this too thin because I like thicker cookies, but it's up to you how thick your cookie is that you like. I don't like them crispy, I like them soft. I tend to leave the dough
thicker.
Thicker, yes.
You're like your father.
Do you like yours crunchy?
No.
Oh.
It's okay though.
You can't use that.
Why?
You mess it up. I should have floured the counter. Oh, and then we're gonna put them on a ungreased cookie sheet. I don't think I need to grease it because there's a lot of butter. So,
what do you want?
Do you have a? This is how wide I like to keep my dough. Can you see that? That's gonna make a good cookie. A star.
Whoa, 1996.
Ooh, 1996. Have you had it that long?
Sure, I don't throw anything away. Well, that's not true.
No.
Well, I have gingerbread man, but that's not so good with cookies. You gotta have ginger.
Yeah.
And I have a root chicken. And well, you should put that in there because you got rid of all your chickens.
I did get rid of all the chickens.
Till next year.
Yeah.
We probably never used.
There's my chicken.
You need 2 chickens. They can't be by themselves.
No. Chickens don't do good by themselves. So anyways, we're going to finish this up and I'm going to bring you back and show you what they look like. Oh, and we got to make frosting for them. Okay, we're going to stick these in the oven for 8 to 10 minutes. You want to watch them so that they don't get too brown because then they get crunchy. We don't want crunchy. Okay, the cookies have come out of the oven and have cooled for a little bit. They're not super cold yet, but we're gonna go ahead and make the frosting. Sometimes I make the buttercream frosting for these, but today I'm just gonna make a glaze. And I'm gonna show you how I do this. Super easy, just take some powdered sugar.
How much is that?
This much.
2.5 cups?
1 cup.
Alright.
Alright, and then I like to flavor mine with almond extract. You can use vanilla or whatever flavor you like, but I don't know, with these cookies I think I like the almond flavor. And I just put a little in, maybe 1/4 of a teaspoon, 1/2 teaspoon, it's up to you. And I'm just going to put a splash of corn syrup in here. You don't have to do this, but I think it gives it more of a solid texture when you go to, I don't know. Don't you think it just kind of hardens on the top? Do you ever do that?
Never did such a thing.
Okay. Well, this is something I'm doing.
I'm learning something new.
Okay, and then I'm just going to add a little bit of water. Some people add milk, which is fine too, but I like to use water.
You should use milk. You live on a dairy farm.
I sometimes use milk. And I don't want to add too much water, just kind of a little bit at a time. Because if you add too much, then it ends up being a real runny
it'll fall
glaze.
off the cookie.
Yeah. We don't want that. And at this point, you can add food coloring if you like to color your frosting. I personally don't. But I do use sprinkles. So we have sprinkles here. These are my mom's.
I have green food coloring if you would like.
I don't like food coloring.
Alright.
But you can use food coloring. It's totally up to you. Okay, so now I have a pretty nice consistency that's spreadable. And
if it's too runny, can you add more powdered sugar?
oh yeah, if it gets too runny, yeah, just add more sugar. Definitely. We're gonna coat this tree and show you here. And this kind of just flows in place almost. Where the buttercream frosting that uses butter, you have to kind of force it into place. So this is how it looks. See that?
Very
and then
nice.
you take your sprinkles, whatever you want. I don't know if you guys can even see this. And you just sprinkle it on. And there you have your Christmas butter cookies. Kids are gonna love them. So will the adults. So we have finished our Christmas butter cookies. And we're gonna give them a taste test. Which one would you like?
I think I'll have the candy cane.
Perfect. And I'm gonna have a bell. And like I said earlier, the frosting or glaze or whatever is kind of dried on, so it doesn't like go anywhere, and all the sparkles
Looks
stick
good.
to it.
I can smell the almond.
Do you like almond?
It smells wonderful. Mmm.
Mmm. I like them.
Mmm.
See, it's your recipe.
I don't know. And you make them every year.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Sometimes several times a year.
Yeah, they don't have to be made just for Christmas.
No. So hopefully you guys give this recipe a try. You like
Whatever.
did you like doing the cooking show?
Mm.
You want to do it again?
If you need me.
Okay. I do need her. She could teach me something. Did I gain all my wisdom from you?
No.
Probably.
No.
Well, she taught me a lot. So anyways, hope you have a very blessed Christmas time with you and your family, and we will see you on the next video. Take care.
Take care. Oh, I should have a different apron on. It's
You have
a different
another one?
day. No. Oh, I'm supposed to look at the camera.
Yes.
The black thing, not at the picture thing.
It looks
But
like
I'd
looking
rather
off.
look at you.
Oh, you can look at me.
Okay.
Where did you get this recipe from?
I have no idea. From you.
No, this is from you. I wrote this a long time ago.
Christmas
Butter.
something.
Christmas butter cookies.
You need to rewrite your recipe.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think it come from me.
It did. That's your name.
When did I give this to you? Good afternoon, people.
I forget how I started it. I had something I was gonna say and I forgot. Oh, my butter's hard. Shoot.
It'll work. Just pull it on full blast once you get going.
Okay.
Little bit of better butter.
A little bit of better butter. A little bit of butter makes everything better. Oh, that's 2 hours later.
Sometimes it don't come out very good. You got a ream on it.
I don't like your spatulas.
Fine.
They
You
feel
want a different
flimsy.
one like this? Does this do better?
No, I already dirtied this one.
Looks like somebody bit out of it.
Alright, there you go. You can lick that off. Watch this. I'm gonna break your rolling pin.
No, it's impossible because it's already busted there.
What?
Never mind, your tree is bigger.
Oh, I like a big tree.
What is this, a poinsettia?
Sure.